Alright, welcome back to another episode of my Director of Football career mode here on FIFA 19. Today we're into October here of Season 2, and we have 4 games. Now, it's a toss-up between which game to play. St. Pat's or Bohemians. I want to play St. Pat's because they're probably our closest team to us, so we're going to play that. We're going to sim the other 3 games this month, but before we get into anything in the games, we need to promote some people from our Youth Academy. So 2 players to promote here from the Youth Academy, the first being Andrew Kern here. He's got some nice potential, a little bit low on the overall, but I'm sure that will correct itself in due time. The second guy I promote here is going to be Chris McGuinness. Now he's a bit far back, but we do need to start freeing up space and, kind of using some roster slots here because we are trying to build this Bray Wanderers team to win the Irish League after we leave when we win it. So we want to continue that tradition for long as possible. He's going to be a perfect player. He's going to develop nicely behind everyone else and hopefully turns into a worldie. First game of the episode, we're home to Sligo Rovers, and Cassidy's picked up a knock here in the 10th minute. He hasn't come straight off, so hopefully that's a good sign. That's just, something you can run off. But Kerrigan scores early for Sligo in the 33rd minute, gives them a 1-0 advantage here, and now 2-0. Morrison with the goal, and that's just not a good start for our episode at all. Looks like we're having a poor loss here, boys. McLean, yellow card. It's a bad result, boys. 2-0 loss at home. That's not how things are meant to start. Second game of the episode here as we travel up to Derry City, and Cassidy starts us off on a good account there. 4th minute goal. Good to see he didn't pick up too bad of an injury. Ricketts has equalised for Derry, and he's picked up a yellow card. So 1-1 heading into half time here. Big second half come here, lads. We need to see something. Gibbs comes on and it scores after 8 minutes. Gives a 2-1 advantage, but Ogawa, is that how you pronounce the guy's name? Pendergast is making it 3-2. Come on, boys, that's the result. We're dead. Love to see that. Brilliant result there. That is it, lads. 3-2 victory in Derry, 3 points. You love to see it. So here we are, St. Patrick's Athletic versus Bray Wanderers today. A chance for us to get big 3 points here. It's going to be a tight game. I feel like both sides will be quite evenly matched. Should be a cracker. Let's get a team lineup and see what we have today. Here's the side for today. Breen gets the start in goal. Murphy, Douglas, Grady and Boyce round out the defense. Gillespie's going to play the holding role. Bone and Noon in midfield. Up top, Liam Cassidy, Brian O'Gorman and Jake Kelly getting the calls today. Hopefully we'll have a massive game of those guys. Big game here, boys. Let's send it home. Cassidy. Chance to break with O'Gorman here. We'll look through. It's a through ball for Cassidy. It's a perfectly executed through ball. Get the keeper to come. Cassidy is the best scorer in the league and he's just slammed it home. Beautiful play. What a through ball. I think it was by O'Gorman, but just took the defense completely out of sync, and that is what you can do when you have players that are going to turn into world-class players. Look at that pass. Cassidy, not anyone nowhere near him. Had all the time in the world, probably could have chipped them, been a little cheeky, but go for the surefire goal finish, left-footed, booming into the right corner. Keeper, no chance. There it is. Love to see it. Happy with that one. 1-0 up now. 9 goals a season already. He is a goal machine. Kelly finding some space down here in the line. Lays it in. Oh my goodness. O'Gorman, who just hasn't found the shooting boots this season. That would have been an absolute cracker, but just too much outswing on it, unfortunately. Half time here, up 1-0, exactly what we wanted that half, but I do think St. Pat's a better side at half. They really did have more shots, they had more chances than us, but at the end of the day, you have to put your chances away. Unfortunately, they haven't. We have, so I'm delighted. Boys should be delighted. We got to hold on to it now in the second half. Oh, that is so harsh. Douglas has, I think it's a dive actually. Oh, ref, you've completely blown it. Oh, come on, it's a complete dive, ref. Unbelievable. It's a complete dive, and suddenly St. Pat's have a chance to equalise. This has been a cruel game. Here we go. Of course, he slots it home. Should have expected that. St. Pat's back in the game, 1-1. Kelly on the attack here. Got guys in the box. We find one. Can we find one? Yes, we can. It is Daranoon on the end of it. And he does the belly flop. What a finish. What a bit of attack there from defence. When it works like that, you can't draw up any better than that, to be honest. It's a 2-1 advantage. What a cross. You look at this cross here. Waits for the cross. Knows the support's there. Pinpoint perfectly. It's the placement's even better than the cross. Let's be real here. That is an absolute majestic finish. What a goal. Beats Murphy. Can't get anywhere near that. De Gea's not getting near that. You name a keeper, they're not getting near that. All Black, Donnarumma, Courtois. Doesn't matter. None of them are getting near it. Delighted with that. Well, it's substitution time as we score, bringing on some new faces on. Jay Kelly, Noon, and I believe, yeah, Kelly have been removed for Curran, Ethan Gibbs, and the final substitution I believe is, I actually don't know. St. Pat's on the break here. It's a good cross in, and Breen saw that, watched it all the way. Too easy. Cassidy puts Gibbs through here. Final few minutes here. Can we put this game to bed? Who this guy is trying to catch him up. Finds O'Connor. O'Connor's got space. Leads it to Cassidy. Oh, it's just too telegraphed. But we still got the ball back. That's the thing. Over to Curran. Curran. Fresh head. Doesn't work. Back to Curran. Ah, just that left foot not quite as good as the right, obviously. The dispossession there by Boyce. Gibbs is out here. Go to the corner, Gibbs. Take the corner. I'll take the corner. You see? Not too bad. That's not a freak, or it's throw in. Sure that is. There it is, full time. We've won this one 2-1. It's a good game, a quality game. The Pats definitely did have chances, but ultimately at the end of the day, we're the ones who put them away. So, donate the game, you gotta finish, you know. Anyway, love that. Brilliant result, boys. Let's move on to the next one. St. Pat's had 12 shots to our 7. They had 9 on target to our 4. They had possession, they had the tackles, but they didn't come away with the win. Unlucky, lads. Brilliant game by us, boys. That is exactly how he come up with it. Jake Kelly, I thought his assist was absolutely brilliant today. Quality job down the right. Darren Noon, I thought he was very good as well. Good shift, great goal. Love to see that. Fantastic header. 7.5 though feels a bit low for what he did today. Seamus Breen, I thought he was fantastic today. Had a few quality saves. Yeah, everything we need him to do. Chris Murphy was solid right back. Good to have him back after his broken toe that kept him out for 2 months. Douglas and O'Grady didn't put a foot wrong all game, I felt. Same with Noah Boyce. Fantastic job there for the youth player coming through. Just solid as a rock, really. Ronan Gillespie didn't quite have the game I was expecting to have him in the holding role, but again, his presence there on the field at 6'5" is just unbelievable. Cassidy was absolutely fantastic. Good goal today. He's just a brilliant player. I think he's going to be absolutely brilliant. I think this is the guy I think we'll be looking to bring with us everywhere we go, because he's just that good. I think the sky's the limit for him. O'Connor came on, put in a good shift, good 2 tackles. Andrew Curran debuted today for him. I thought he played pretty well when he came on. Brian O'Gorman nearly back to that last season for a much better game today, 8.1. Just unfortunate to get the goal. He deserved that goal. It was such a good shot, but unfortunately go in. Ethan Gibbs came on, did a shift, didn't do too much. That didn't have quite the same impact as the last game. And Keane Bohan, I think, is the last player here. Pretty solid game for the midfielder. He's a center defensive midfielder. I might have to move him back there and see who plays that role, but pretty solid game from him, and that's the team. Final game of the episode here, as we are at home to a Dublin rival Bohemians here. And they have opened the account. 18th minute goal from number 37, Burn for Bohemians. They go 1-up. Looks like they're heading into half time. 1-up. And as I say that, Jer Pender gets us right back in the game with a goal to make it 1-1. A 30 to play now. This is squeaky bum time here. 15. Come on, lads. Come on. Do we have a winner in as late? Do we have a winner in as late? Yes, we do. Pender has done it. Get in, boys. What a result. A 2-1 victory over Bohemians. Both goals coming from Jared Pender. The rest in that last game doing the job. So here's the league table. After 13 games, we are 1 point back of Cork City, who we play next episode. We are, of course, playing that game. I cannot wait for that game. First game of the new month as well. First day. Absolutely huge contest that's going to be. But the fact we're only a point back from now is a really good sign. Although Shamrock Rovers are potentially tied with them as well. And I think Dundalk can also get us tied with us as well. So it is going to be an interesting episode coming up. Obviously, they have the games in hand. It's getting spicy at the top. And, that's what we want. We want, a competitive fixture. I'd absolutely love to win the league this season and move on to, somewhere else in Europe or even the world. Who knows what we'll pick. But got the job done today. Solid all round episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe. It really helps me out. Anyway, guys, hope you had a good day, and I'll see you guys soon.